All right. Hello. Hi. Hello. Let me turn this down a bit and then cut that off nicely. Well, actually, just lower it down for some BGM for the moment. All right. So yeah. Hi. Hi, Summer. Hi, everyone. This is a different sort of stream than usual because I've I just record whenever I need to record stuff for like YouTube for like streams or something. I just do that you know. Oh shit. Where's my alert box that's in the back of the layer? Uh, Soma, aka you deserve what? Oh, okay, that was on YouTube. Sorry, I saw a very long name and then it would disappear. Yeah, thank you for the YouTube sub, I think, Soma. Appreciate it. Uh, yeah, I've I just record stuff like on the fly as needed whenever I'm doing like project stuff like that. So, I am just deciding to, I had this is due like in a day or two. I have not been doing it at all. I have been busy with other stuff, keeping me like a lot. But since today was my singing lesson, so I'm a little bit warmed up from a little bit ago, and I've got my piano on the side where you guys can't really hear because it's dynamic mic and stuff. Like I can warm up a bit if I need to, and I just need to get these done for Barry before anything else comes up because I'm sort of just been delaying for a lot. So yeah, so sort of plan was just I'm just gonna yell at this mic. You guys can tell me how bad it sounds, and we'll just go from there. No real plan. I just need to sing, not sound like garbage, and just see what happens. Is chat not showing up? Is chat also on the wrong layer? There we go. Okay, there's chat. There we go. Yeah. So let's turn down. Where are you? Let's mute that for the moment. Readjust the volume. Let me see how loud the test track is, because we've got 4 of these to go through, and I just grabbed the entire like low range to just pick which one I pick and choose which harmony I'm doing at the time. Also, this feels different because stream-wise, like you can't see this because I'm not doing my feature super right there. I'm standing up because I like to stand when I'm singing, recording stuff. So like I'm having to look down, tilt up my monitors and everything to like see everything a bit. Oh wait, this one can come up. So that's I can see OBS just fine on the level, but like my main monitor is like at a 45-degree angle. Just see me as getting like blocked out by the light above me. Yeah, I did the same stuff. Yeah, standing up while singing 100%. Yeah, and if it comes to it, if it needs to, I do have a very heavy blanket to just drape over me and the mic to clean up the noise, because I just need to get it to like it sounds good. There's not a lot of like room ringing audio whatever in there, and then I can clean up white noise stuff like that on my end and just send it to them. But yeah, so I've got stuff here hopefully to make it work, and if not, well, I'll suffer live, and then Barry can come up into chat and just say, "Ha, yeah, oh yeah, you'll need that for battle cries." I do not need that for the battle cry. Beyond like, okay, for the ringing maybe, but for like, there's no one in the house right now. My parents are on a trip. My sister's out with her friends right now. There's the dog downstairs who really doesn't need to worry about that. This is the only time I've got to myself to record battle cries and everything. So I kind of just gotta do it now before anything bad happens. Also, the battle cries are going last. We ain't doing the battle cries now, because that's gonna annihilate my throat. Oh, you had the recording studio? Ooh. Like you went into a studio somewhere there, or like you had like a friend or you had your own studio you did it in. Cause like I know for a fact the city I live in does have recording studios. I could have just like rented that out for like an hour or so, but well, this is due this weekend. I do not have that time to like to think about that now. That is a smarter decision, but I'm also not like a main singer, so that's probably overkill. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh yeah, using a university studio is smart. if I was still in college, I would have absolutely used those. I used the shit out of those recording booths when I needed to back when I was in university. So yeah, that's absolutely a smart call. All right, let's. I'm gonna kneel down while I'm reading this one. Let's pick which one of these to listen to. Arena, Aquina. Ari. Okay, yeah, okay, this one is just sustaining the same note. So this one's a possibility. Let me put that as a green for like a I can definitely do Athena, Arena, and Queen of. Yeah, like I can hold that one still just fine. Which one's this? Wait, I just did all of them we could pick? I presume we could pick! Like, I hope so! Hold on, let me pull up the announcement. I'm looking right now. For everyone in the choir, take a look at your profile to see which choir part you've been assigned. Use that to refer to which vocal parts you need to do for the choir. Oh, we were assigned for, like, Okay, I am just a tenor, but these all say Barry tenor, Barry tenor. Well, you know what? Let me just quickly message Barry, like, right the fuck now. Hey, do we only need to do one choir part for each song or all of them? Hey, quick. I'll just ask if we need to pick one or do them all, and if I have to do them all, fuck. I say fuck. We'll manage, but yeah. While we're waiting to see if like Barry can get back to me in a quick time frame, let's just okay, who's pinging me? I need to clean that up so I can. Okay, let's see, what's this one? Athena, Arena, and Queen of. Arena, and Queen of Athena. I sent him some of these, I know. What, when we were trying to suss that, what notes are some of these? Oh, right, this is the fucking C sharp minor inverted, so that's like a C sharp, C sharp, E, G sharp. What was it? Okay, so I can. Okay, so that's not a bad interval jump. I can know that. Okay, that's fine. While you know what? While we hi, thank you, hi Pachi. Hey, thank you for the hydrating posture check. I'm kind of standing right now, but oh, you're stopping early so you don't have to listen to the kiss. Or did you yell like what? Wait, what? Hold up, what? Did he really? Did he really just like end the? Amazing. I have no notes. 10 out of 10. Hey, it's been a while. Yeah, it has been. I've been meaning to stream. Life has got really annoying for like 2-3 weeks, but I'm back. I'm happy. I've had a great week. I've had a whole day off. I've got a I've got like all Fridays off right now. It's been great, good time. Had a great time in my singing lessons. It's been things have gotten a lot better in the past week. So yeah, I cut it out while recording because I couldn't listen to that part over and over again. Nah, we're gonna commit. We're gonna Barry put all his effort into putting that kiss in. We're gonna listen to it. All right, let me make sure I've got this. Why are you recording two tracks? Should only be recording one. Oh, that's why. Let me get rid of you then. None. Is this gonna actually record properly then if I do? Oh right, I gotta arm this track properly, then start. So if I test this out, I'm also this is sort of a like I'm figuring this out on the fly sort of thing. So Athena Arena. Came back early this week. Yeah, I saw you did come back because was it Blur? I saw one of like Blurry's thank you messages, which I really need to remember to do more. Where he's like, oh yeah, thank you for the raid. I think he said. So yeah, glad you're able to get back to streaming. Then now again, but do I need to? Okay, let's try. No, wait, I need to turn you off, turn you back on into audio clip. Okay, there we go. Now I've got it down to one track at a time. Yay, let's go. Streaming energy. We love that. You recorded all 4 versions and you did multiple takes. Oh boy. Yeah, no. You know what? Fair. Listening to it that much, fair. If you want like to get the good take of it. So let's quickly listen to this one more time. Then I guess we'll try this one because this is the Arena and Queen of. No, that. All right, let's record. Up. Athena, Arena, and Queen of. All right, moment of truth. How bad did I sound? I needed to bring up the volume a little bit there and bring it down in here, I think. That bits. Well, I'll make it work. Let's try this again. Let's see how this volume goes. Hey, come on, record. This is all live. Athena. Okay, that's a bit better. Athena, Arena, and Queen of. All right, how'd we do? That sounds workable. I think that's fine. Let's cut this bit out just to cut out the intro bit. And, bring you down a step. Mute you. And we do again with a different one just to see how the harmonies are doing. So unmute you, remute you, start recording. All right, this is this one that was like 1 minute. So. Athena, Arena, Queen of. I fucked up that Queen of. I know I fumbled that up. I absolutely fumbled that and Queen of like some. Unqueen of. No, that's not right. Let's try this again. arena. Ba, ba, ba. Athena, arena, and queen of. How did this one sound? How bad are we talking? And together? Maybe? Well, and how did Barry sound with those two together? Okay, those two are supposed to sound like that level contrast. Why? Okay. Okay, I'm not just going crazy. Gotcha. All right. Let's you two down there. Let's do. What's this third one sound like? What does number 3? What do you have in this arena? Athena, arena, Athena, and Queen. Athena, Madness in the arena, unmatched witty and Queen. Okay, bit monotone, bit flat, but okay. Mm. Bum bum bum. Athena, arena, and Queen of. How do y'all sound together? Do you got what it sound? I don't even know what I was trying to say. That do you got what it sounds like? That is the word that. I. I can hear myself being off just enough that it's gonna bother me. Cause like a. Hold up. What? Wait, hold up. What notes did I give Barry? Because that should have been. Yeah. Oh. Oh, let me move this. Go up the octave a bit. Is that getting picked up? This is because it's the same chord, but the G sharp goes from the bottom octave to the top, from the bottom to the top of the chord back to the bottom, and that gives it a motion while staying basically in the same chord. So it's like, which one's supposed to be the C? Which one's that? Athena. 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 Arena. Okay. Okay, yeah, those all need to go. I know the notes I was not hitting. So we need to try this again. Back from the top. Yeah. I say top, we're doing this one again. Athena, arena, and queen of. Yeah, that should sound a lot Athene. Yeah, I saw it. I knew it. That one needs to go. That one can go in the what am I doing? Where are you for group with the above track? Just hide you. I'll do it again. That's where I'll just store all my recordings. And I'll just do a full master pick in the end. Athena, Arena, and Queen of. That's good enough. One day he'll throw something at him. Yeah, he'll probably deserve it after everything. Not even just for like making it for the work he's doing with us. This just like in general, he'll probably do something to deserve it. All right, that's close enough for that one. Let's try. You unmute you. Not yet, actually. Which one? You were the C sharp, I think. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's it. That's him doing C sharp. So I need to. Yeah, this is the one I know I've definitely got notes on him with. So let me just back to this. Athena, Arena, and Queen of. Hello, Siomon. I'm presuming that's Simon. Simon hands out cookies. Hi, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. We're sort of trying recording and seeing how that goes. How's your day been? Hope it's going well. Alright, how do we do this time? Okay, it was a bit early there, but wait, that actually. Hold up. Ooh, okay. Okay, I can. Ooh. That okay. This is definitely doing better now that I actually know what notes to hit. Ooh. Okay. Let's cut those ends off to like make sure they're even. Let's put these two down in the. Let's mark you both a. Yeah, sure, random color. That'll do. Now put those two as green for theirs. No. Color. There you are. First person is if we get it right. Really? Really? What do they try to do? Like Seaman or something? Because like, I get like if it was like a with an E or something like that, you could do it like Siemens, like the company. I think it's a company that's like SIEMEN Siemens. They're like I think they're a tech company or something. Or like yeah, Siemens is a tech company. I know that, a German one. But like since it's got an O, it's either CO or SIO, like or like what am I? I don't know what I'm saying. I had the entire train of thought. It was there. I turned back to stare at chat to like address you, even though like it doesn't really matter which way I face. Like this mic isn't that directional, and then it just everything was lost. But really, I'm the first one to get it. Yay! Hope your day's going well. That's okay. That's that one there. Let's group with the above. Get those two on lock. So that's those two done. We are gonna need to What do we have here for this one? Athena, arena, and queen of. Okay, so okay. So that's how he's breaking down the harmonies for us in the low end. Cause that's just a so okay. Sihoman. 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 Yeah, I guess I could see like because the O and like seeing that spelling of the name isn't as common, so people are just like, maybe you have to put emphasis on the O to try to like figure out because phonics isn't. I think it's called phonics, right? Yeah, yeah, phonics is like how you actually relating how people say words with how it's written. That's not as taught anymore, and I just remember like learning that a bit as a kid before like it stopped being addressed. But I've been sort of like trying to keep that up. So I'm glad I was able to. That also might explain why it's not as done. But okay, I was confused at first with why Barry was doing what he was doing, but now I see what it is. These bottom three are just holding the same note. There's no motion in those harmonies. It's just da da da. So you could just get a. Why are we doing it there? I could just visibly show it here. Let's get a nice little. Where you flex? There you are. Get that. Because it's just doing grand. Oh, need to switch to the piano. It's just doing that. It's just hitting those same notes because that technically is still the harmony, and like leaving the motion to the Odysseus lead vocal where he goes like, "You are Athena." Well, that's not even leaving the harmonies to that because it's supposed to be call response for this segment because it's supposed to be, "You are Athena, Athena, baddest in the arena, unmatched." Wait, no, call response is only for the first segment because it's supposed to be something like it's supposed to be like da da da. Because that's how this movement of this specific segment is supposed to go, but it's not. He's only put any motion on this. So I'll give him the full 3-part choir he wants, but I also want to try because how I would have done this personally would have been like a segment going. Because that's everyone doing a similar like. That's everyone doing basically like a similar to like a couple note jump. So, I'll get these done. Then I'll mark my movement recordings with the different. So this is going to be the G sharp, I believe. This should be. 2, 3, and 4. Athena, arena, and queen of. Was that G sharp? I don't think that was the right. I don't think that was. Let's mute you. So if I put you all there. Oh, right. I gotta line those up, right? Oh, Ghosty. Hello. Thank you so much for stopping by. Is that FL Studio? Yes, this is FL Studio 2024. I have not updated to the new ones. Partly because I'm lazy and nothing has been needing it. Partly because I just really don't want, was it Gopher, the AI chatbot or whatever, to like tell me manual stuff. I'd rather not have that. So I'm gonna keep this, the version I've got, for as long as I can. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. We're recording harmony parts for some Epic the Musical covers that I'm just sort of like slowly chipping my way through. Because they're due Sunday? Actually, I don't even remember when the deadline is. Hold on. These are due. Oh, they're due May 20th. They're due the 20th. They're not due like Sunday. Oh. Okay. That's. You don't see it, but I'm like, I'm like doing. I feel like I'm acting like some stage experience stuff like that. We're just like looking at the message, looking back at chat, looking at the message, looking back at chat, and then I'm like, you guys can't see me. I don't have my reactive up. That's great. Let's. Well, that just means I'm getting my work done early. I say early. This is on time. Well, on time. Early is on time, and on time is late, as my dads like to say. That's, you know what? We're going with it. Athena, Arena, and Queen of. Alright, let's, how did that sound? Totally hasn't been early. Lol, totally hasn't been 2 weeks early. Okay, Soma, listen. Technically, we started in the middle of the week, not on time. But, it is what it is. Chat's really slow on YouTube. Is it? I thought I turned that to the... That should be like... Oh, Okay, let me try, Okay, that's my fault. I'm sorry. That's my fault, Ghosty. I normally have it on low latency or ultra low latency. I fucked that up. This is on normal latency, so YouTube's gonna give it a lot of extra time before it actually fixes up, and I don't think I can change that. Mine are done, but I'm too shy to upload them. Battle cries awkward. Soma, don't worry, your battle cries are never gonna be awkward. We're all gonna embarrass ourselves together. I'm just gonna embarrass myself live on twitch.television and youtube.com. Penelope and Telemachus. Yeah, that Ghosty. You have Brave Warrior? No, I'm doing this to like force myself to actively do my recordings, because otherwise I was gonna not. Dang it, I got a ping and I thought it was gonna be Barry messaging me while I was live. Damn. That would have been funny. Let's see. What was I doing here again? Yeah. I think for a choir part, that's fine, because there's gonna be other people making it so it's not doesn't sound as stilted. Because sort of thing with like when you're harmonizing with yourself, it can sound a little bit still. It sounds a little bit stilted to me, but I'm also used to just like working with other people's voices, not my own. But yeah, let's. Where is it? Group with the above track. Turn you green. Change color. ba ba ba. Now the fun part. Where is it? Because this is gonna be. Athena, Athena, Athena. Okay, that's. Thank you for the follow, Miriani. I think I said that. I think I said that right, Mirian. Well, that was to subscribe on YouTube and stuff. But I'm trying to make sure I've got the right intervals done for this because next bit I'm not doing the how you say. Oh, Miriani, thank you for the follow on Twitch and YouTube. Appreciate you. How's your day going? We're just I'm trying to figure out how to put words into my mouth, but just saying I'm trying to make sure I've got intervals done. Because it's supposed to be G, C sharp, G, Arena, Athena, because I want to try that with because he's doing his own thing here, but it's still enough to like as like a reference for his own jumps. Because he only has one jump segment. Now, if he's gonna do that, I'm gonna give him harmonies like he fucking asked for. Athena, Arena, and Queen of. I think I messed that up. I think I messed that up. Ooh. Yeah, that first one was too high. God, you're going to the pit. You're not even in the list. You're not even in the list. We're just going now. Don't worry, I got you, bro. I trust you with my life, Ghosty. That's trusting someone in chat with live. That's big responsibility. Can you handle it, Ghosty? Yes, Barrett. Hold it up like I don't know. Atlas holds the sky. Yeah. Okay. Let's try this. Athena, da da da. I gotta not listen to whatever notes Barry is hitting is the thing. 2, 3. Athena, Athena, Arena, and Queen of. I think that was right. That one sounded better. That one sounded better to my ears. The delivery was a bit off, but this doesn't need a perfect delivery since it's a choir. And like Athena, 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 it's like it's not going da da da. It's like scooping into the sound. Athena. My old choir professor would absolutely disagree with you. Oh, is it about like doesn't need to be exactly on it? Fair. That's you're fair. That's fair. I'll put this in a separate like possibly thing there, but nah. We'll just what is it? Group the above track. Hide you there. Insert new track there. Okay. Athena. Athena, Arena, and Queen of. Okay, I think those are a bit less scoopy. Okay, okay. He would also be destroying the other audio, saying that they're not singing, they're just talking. But he was up. That's yeah. There we go. That's if he's talking aqua, like operatic choir stuff. Yeah, the standards for opera are a lot bigger than a fan-made musical bit there, but yeah, voice cracking the voice was cracking the first try, and I was like scooping a bit much more. Feet. I was doing a three instead of the da da. Yeah, I need to. That's going into the not the worst take, but it's going into the bin there that I do want to save for later. So group with the above, mute, hide. Right. Athena. Athena. Da da da. Athena. Athena. That one was just bad. I heard myself fuck that up. We're not doing that one. We're doing this again. Back from the start. Athena. Athena. Arena. And queen of. Those with the notes, the start was fine. But that still felt like everything else was fine, but that started going like more stilted, I guess. Like it's the right notes, but not like emotional. Like Athena, like as if like Athena. It's like Sort of like I'm saying it instead of it being like something like out of a violin with like strings like da da da. That sounded like it was something from like remember like dun dun dun. Okay, we need to do that again. Why don't we try again? Oh wait, there's all there's a lot of chat I'm messaging there. I shall protect thee like a mother hen with her children. I think you're in good hands. Who was it that was offering their life? Kotoka. Yeah, I think you're in safest hands. Any musical song that sounds anything like Eleanor Rigby, but Cody Fry's rendition will be my favorite. Cody Fry. That's a name I know, but I'm blanking on the. Is that the? I used to hear a simple song. That was until you came along. I've talked too much. Why am I number 3? No, feel free to talk. I'm not gonna like I'm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That is Cody Fry. So I do know them. I still need to. I say still need to. I have. I have the. I swear I know how to speak. I know how to talk. I know how to be a streamer and yeah, but my thoughts right now are just not existent. I know him. I like several of his songs, and I had like another commission like remake one of his instrumentals in the backlog that's still kind of in limbo because of a computer failure from the person who was doing it. There we go. That's the words to say. Let's see. When we were rehearsing for Carmina Burana, the cantata that has O Fortuna, he would absolutely lose his shit with us sopranos in one of the songs saying we were sounding like parakeet. Oh no. Yeah, that's. I mean, he probably wanted the best. He probably meant well, but man. Is his name Case or Kun? My name is Case. Kun is an honorific from Japan because when I was making it, VTubers were mostly Japanese thing, and Kun was like a informal like friendly, like youngish boy, like younger male honorific that was there that just it sounded nice at the time, and that's was like almost 6 years ago, and I'm sort of stuck with it. Yeah. What was it? I think that my background in being an opera singer does explain why I struggle so much with technical stuff. In opera, you're trained to not even be able to use. Yeah, yeah, that probably would lead to not knowing as much for like technique for approaching microphones or like setting up recording. Because when I just from how much I got taught when I was getting my degree for music recording, it was just what goes where, what's the right signal flow, stuff like that. Not much about how to do delivery, not how much like performance stuff like that. Like that. It was all just it was all the performance like technical like theory and stuff, like musical theory and stuff like that. I'm either self-taught, well, I'm self-taught singing wise until two years ago when I started taking lessons. But music theory wise, I had to go for like 6 years going on my own, just like learning there before I managed to get to college. And like get actual proper training of like, oh, I've been making this so much harder on myself for so long. Okay, let's try another recording or two, then I'll get back to answering your question, Kotaka. I've sort of just been standing here for a minute. This is supposed to be a recording thing, hold on. Athena, Athena, arena, and queen of... That was good, actually. I think that's the best take I've got. Like, it's still a bit iffy at some bits, and I think that was the strongest. I think that was the strongest one I've got. Because that's not, like, it's not stilted, and it's not doing a scooping up. We're saving that one. That's a good one. That's, you go in yellow. We want to save that to make sure it's not, like, mixed up with the flat chords. Alright, so you go in there. Insert in one group with the above. Mute, hide. Yay! Alright, okay, let's save. Before I forget anything else, save. Always remember to save. Okay. But yeah, to answer your question, Kotaka, the reason I got the name Case is sort of like a multi-step story. So, I was originally not going to debut as like a singular person when VTubing. I was originally part of a duo. Like, me and another person were gonna share the channel, like, do games and streams together, etc. Yeah, because both of us were just not do games together. Yeah, sort of thing. Because we would always like pretty much talk all the time at the time. So while we were setting that up, I got my model and design made by someone else, by an artist, while we were waiting for that, and then my friend was going to be like. The original story behind us was going to be like a fairy in her library and like the human who got stuck there as her like assistant. Sort of like a unintentionally, because I had not played Library of Ruina at the time. If you know the story of Library of Ruina, it involves a random dude just called Roland getting stuck in this like magic library, and it was just like having to be like the straight man, like do like some straight man funny guy dynamics with the magical person. So that was originally going to be our dynamic, and at the time her name was going to be Edda, like the prose Edda, or like the story with which several Norse myths came down from, etc. And me, because in lore wise, back in the day back in the day when I had lore before I just gave up the plot, just was me. I was going to have my name taken, like stolen. Oh no, like the fairies take your name and then they like own you at whatever. And so I was going to be replaced with my name was going to be replaced with like Case, because I'm helping her fill out her book cases, fill up the stories. I'm the bookcase Case. Yeah. There was even a bit where like, oh yeah, Case and my alter evil Dr. Shelf or something way back in the day when I tried keeping that up. That did not happen in the slightest. I think it's still somewhere in my lore doc that I've never touched. In like, how long has it been since I made that? I think I haven't touched that in like 4 or 5 years. Hold on, I'm checking this now. Lore. Google Docs, I kind of need you to load faster if you could. Is Case in a group? Does he have a gem? Not formally as like a group. I did debut on the same day with a couple other VTubers and was sort of like in informal friends. Like let's see, a couple, hold on, I've got, like, we didn't be in a formal group there. I did sort of come into like a little group for a while and like jump between like a couple friend circles, but never been in a formal group. But the sort of like circle I mentally attached myself to, just because, hey, we debuted on the same day, so we're kind of like siblings, even if we're not. Couple of people, like, you probably heard more of them than me, like, what's it? Well, the obvious one is Phoebe, Phoebe Chan Chibi, the one who, like, oh, she's doing work with, like, with Made Mint, Iron Mouse, etc. right now. It's like the 2.5D VTuber who does like idol stuff as well. Miyachu and Yo-Yo, who are also like Twitch partners and stuff like that. Oh, technically also I debuted as the same day as Nyanos, but she sort of, Natasha Nyanos is kind of like existing famous by a lot that I couldn't, like, I didn't feel like doing too much there, but like still. Yeah, so I just sort of like just generally keep an eye on them, like, oh yeah, we're siblings. Might as well like make sure to say hi, keep up with them, etc. All right, let's C sharp E C sharp. Da, da. Da, da, Athena, Athena. I've only ever heard of Iron Mouse. Have you heard of Kikuo Hana? The production is more. Maybe Kikuo Hana. No, I have not. But oh my god, this art! Like the cover art, I'm already seeing from them. I'm already in love. Okay. Like I'm gonna listen to whatever they've got going on. I love that, like, storybook, like that dark storybook sort of Madoka Magica style vibe they've got to the art. That's amazing. That's cool. I love that. Thank you so much for the recommendation, Ghosty. Ooh. Yeah, all right, let me quickly get back to doing some more of these before we get even more off track. Let's at least finish one of the choir parts, like choir segments I need to do before like getting fully off track. Athena, 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 Arena, and Queen of. Not bad. Oh god, let's move those up a bit. I don't need it to be perfectly lined because we are this is going to be like edited. This is going to be like mixed and like cut down with a bunch of other choir parts. So they'll probably line it up so it sounds close enough there, but I do want to get like it's not perfect, but I can. Uh, hmm, hmm, hmm. For now, I guess I'll let you stay there. That's not a bad take. Let's insert another one there. Yeah, okay, that's a workable one. So let's get those mutated. What am I doing? I need to was it insert pull. I need to move you. Excuse me. I'm doing some like light organized stuff for a sec. You up there? You up? Mute. Ungroup with the above track or not? Okay, I gotta. Let's just down there. Then we do group like this. That way. There we go. There we go. Okay. Case is acquired, just you as a group. It is just me right now, Kotaka. I'm doing it all myself. I've got reference tracks from someone else, but I'm recording all my parts for it. Also, hi, Vanaheim, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. How have things been? It's been a little bit. Yeah. Wait, you can't hear it? Wait, hold up. Wait, Ghosty, can you not hear it? Hold on. Athena, Arena, and Queen of. Is that audible on YouTube at all? Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, I made some. Okay. I see. Okay. I found the issue. I'm. When remaking this specific scene on OBS, because I usually have a different one for games, the audio that normally just goes to like the Twitch, like keeps the music out of the Twitch VOD so I don't get copyright struck, for some reason wasn't going to YouTube. So I got that fixed. You should be able to hear now. This is the work we've been doing this whole time. Athena, Arena, and Queen of. Yeah, we've been sort of slowly filling those up. Doing good. How about you? I'll be watching the sideways. No problem. I've been doing pretty good. Right now, we're just working on recording harmonies and stuff at the bit, so I don't mind just being like a side, like a, not like a. My mind was gonna be, I don't mind being a side piece, but that's not what that word means. I don't mind being a second screen experience. Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, I'm not gonna let that one live that one down for a bit. Thank God none of my like, no, like mods are here, because I know, was it Nemo and probably Nobu would. They would never let me live that down. Bro, what are you even on? I don't know. I've been having a good day, and like I guess that's just been making me more like a good day, long bit of sleep, full night of sleep, good food. I've just been having like on a good vibe that I've not normally doing, because like the past streams I've been doing until this week have been after work, half awake, doing other stuff for the weekend. No, I don't know. Today's just good. I guess that's just what's making me do this. Anyway. Back here. We need to do the last segment, which is Athena, Athena. Okay, so we need to do the E to G jump. Athena. Because we already did like a. We did. Athena. 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 Arena. And queen of.
All right, guys, you're gonna come on the and a 2. All right, so here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2.
Athena.
1 and 2.
Arena.
1 and 2.
And queen of.
Yeah, very nice. Proud of you.
And queen of. Queen and queen of. Is that on key? Athena. Arena. And queen of. How did that? Athena, Athena, Arena, and queen of. Athena, Arena, Athena, Athena.
1 and 2.
Athena, Athena, Arena, and queen of. That's not bad. Those sound like the right notes, but the resolution there. Athena, da da da. Because the something about the in Athena is just not hitting right. It sounds Athena, Arena, and queen of. Is that just Athena? You toss it down there. We're doing another one. I don't think that was a great one, but it's not bad either.
All right, guys, you're gonna come on the and a 2. All right, so here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2.
Athena,
1 and 2.
Arena,
1 and 2.
and queen of.
Yeah, very nice.
So how about Athena, 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 Arena. Okay, I think actually that one might be it. That might have just been like something about the delivery with Athena, Athena, Athena. Yeah, okay. That I think that helps because I think it's doing Athena, Athena instead of Athena, It's a na instead of a na sound. I think makes the harmonies work a bit better. Because like something about the U sound is making it sound like a bit lower and more rumbly than I'm liking. Athena. Because Athena. Who's got the? Oh right, yeah. Athena. What? Athena. Athena, Athena, Arena. Yeah, that compared to Athena, Athena versus Athena, Athena, Athena. Yeah, it's a Yeah, there we go. That helps out that bit a lot. Not supporting the voice, but trying to sound as loud as possible. Usually end up with one becoming a horn. My things are firstly compared to we were parakeets, mice, the ship horn. Like ship horns are like foghorns, like a like the thing you hear, like the like all the like like the SpongeBob opening, the foghorn thing. Mm-hmm. But they weren't supporting their voice correctly. Maybe add multiple melodies sew it together. If this was like my own song, I probably would. But since this is a group project, I just want to give not what I was assigned, but also like the intention behind what we were assigned. Because we were given the notes to sing, and then we were given the notes to sing, and that's just actually all the notes to sing. Let's hear all of these together. Athena, Arena, and Queen of. Okay. Yeah. The other. Do I need? Since I did do. Athena, Arena, Athena. Athena, Arena. Let me just redub this one more time, just in. You know what? Let's. Athena, Arena.
All right, guys, come on the and a 2. All right, so here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2.
Athena,
1 and 2.
Arena,
1 and 2.
and Queen of.
Yeah, very nice. Proud of you.
Why don't we hear how these sound then? Because since I was doing na instead of na for the other two, let's clean these up. Athena, Arena, Athena, Arena, and Queen of. Athena, Arena, and Queen of. Athena, Arena, and Queen of. I think those will work. I think that works a little bit. It's a little bit cleaner, a little bit nicer than before. Let's cut those down. And I think those are final for that segment. I think that's good enough to just say, yeah, those are good. I'll just send all 6, and then, Barry can handle the rest. So I say Barry, like, because Barry's just gonna be him. Because I know, Cannon's gonna be helping out with the mixing too. So I'll give them the takes they intended. There we go. Yeah, I need to post a song covers. Yeah, absolutely, Ghosty. Always post your stuff. Just get it out there. Even if you personally don't think you sound that great, you only get better by doing more, and you can only get some feedback or like confidence by posting. Because oh Lord, I don't think I sound good in my covers, but I've had other people drag me out to do the first 2 I ever did, which was I was helping out with a cover of Ochame Kino and a cover of I Love You Like an Alcoholic. And having other people push me into like doing like song covers with them did help me get a lot more confidence up to start my own covers I've been working on in the background, like what's it? Caramel Ribbon Cursed Hard from Monogatari, or like what's it? There was a second one off the top of my head. I know because I've already bothered them for which one was it gonna be? Because it was the Monogatari and the where are you? Oh yeah, like Fly My Wings from Limbus Company and stuff like that. One last kiss, I'll eat you like I need a gaping head wound. Yeah, it's not perfect, but like where's the don't need to listen to the ads. Like, I know you've got the cover up somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, I was more confident in just doing the instrumental for that one because I can do music just fine. I can do the music just fine. Like that's something I've been doing for about 10 years now. I went to college for it. So I feel fine with that, but like actually singing that one like a I know the notes because it was like a one last kiss, like da da da. I knew the chords for that way back when, but I sort of just I knew it back then when I was practicing it. It's been like, has it been a year? Yeah, it's been over a year. Oh god, that's been a year ago. Oh god. He sounded like my dad right now. I'm so serious. Oh no. Yamero. I don't know how to take that. I don't know how to take at my age when I'm still in my 20s. I don't know how to take I sound like a dad. Oh. Oh. You know what? Let's put off my oncoming like horror and anxiety by listening to the next bits we're gonna be doing.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna give you 4 beats, and you're gonna come in on 1 after I say and. Okay. 1, 2, ready, and go. When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a man become a monster? Good job.
When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? He's only 46 is not too much of a difference. Oh, that went right to the soul. Oh, God. Oh, God. You know how to go right for the heart, Kodaka. Don't middle-age. No, don't give me the midlife crisis. I left college like 5 years ago. I'm still young enough. Oh, God. I need to stop thinking about that because otherwise I'm gonna.
Does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster?
We'll do the hag life. No! Don't give me the hag life already! Oh! Now, what notes are these? Okay, so this is gonna be, if this is a harmony, so this would be a, that's, when, let's do it. When does a comet become a meteor? Okay, so that's like a D, D, E, F, E, D, E, F, E, D, C, 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 D, A. That's fun. When does a man become a C? When Okay, so that's going from when does a man become a mon? That's going from a C to a G. So that's a. Without giving out my age, I'm also in school together, yet I have bad vibrato and I refuse to take singing lessons. Look, I also was just not going to take singing lessons, just teach it myself. Having just a teacher I could both just like yap with and who has been doing like singing stuff like that, like doing their own sing, like as their own side projects and stuff like that, is exceptionally helpful if you can afford it. If you can't take singing lessons, that's fine. If you're just refusing to, I highly recommend if you can. It's having Mateo as my teacher has been really good and really helpful, and I'm able to keep pulling out like, okay, today we're gonna sing K-pop Demon Hunters Golden and annihilate my throat with you know, up, it's our moment, you know, together we're glowing. That's not the right notes. I can tell in my soul that's the right, not the right notes. I'm too busy with piano. Okay, yeah. If you're already taking piano lessons, that's fair. Though that would also take up your life. I have been all my like I took piano lessons only in college because that was required for my degree. After that, I did not. Yeah, we would go from like, oh yeah, Golden to like Providence from fucking, I forget, it was like, oh my weary soul, we've met your kind before, set fire to our soul, and oh sweet Providence, come save us from ourselves, from hell and consequence. Poor Man's Poison, that's it, that's the band. Anyway, let's give our first attempt at this.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna give you 4 beats, and you're gonna come in on 1 after I say and. Okay. 1, 2, ready, and go.
When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a ripple become a monster? Oh, alright. When does a man become a monster? It was repeated twice by the harmony. When does a ripple become a tidal wave is a singular line done by Odysseus in this bit.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna give you 4 beats, and you're gonna come in on 1 after I say and. Okay. 1, 2, ready, and go.
When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a man become a monster?
Good job.
How did that go? When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? That was certainly a first take! Ooh, baby! Ooh, I'm not happy with that one at all. You're not even going in the backlog pile. You're just, no. First of all, okay, I'm not projecting as much as I should. When does a comet become a meteor? Because this is supposed to be a... Try doing the breath pause before the when become man boss into monster. That should help. That was something I was also eyeing. I was eyeing because like, I need to get a breath for that monster to like hold that long note, and I don't generally think it's a smart thing to do generally when you're singing a song to plan out when you're going to breathe. I don't do that. I just sing and go with pure vibes and then fix it in post, especially when I'm first learning a song. Let's try this again then. Oh, what?
1, 2, ready, and go.
When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a man become a monster? I'm already hearing, before even listening to my recording, I already can tell Barry is saying monster. Like it.
Does a man become a monster?
Instead of going like monster, like he's going like like an like not do. He's not making the hard R, like a hard like he's like making everything else around the sound so that the actual R is implied in the vocalization. When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? And I can kind of see why. Hearing myself try to emphasize the R kind of kills the shape of the sound, if that helps. And like, monster, monster. Like, it's because the way I'm hearing myself make an R is like, oh, instead of like a like, it's not helping with like projecting the sound. So it needs to be monster, not monster. Yeah. Okay, I need to do what he's doing there.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna give you 4 beats, and you're gonna come in on 1 after I say and. Okay. 1, 2, ready, and go.
When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a man become a monster?
Good job.
When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a man become a monster?
And go.
When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a man become a monster? Okay. That one was actually really nice, really helpful. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, you're going in the save for the moment there. Yeah. What's the difference between this one and this one then?
Okay, and go. When does a comet
Become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? Okay. Okay, you just want me to go up an octave. When does a man become a monster? Alright, I'm gonna work on a sniper cover of Who Lives, Who Dies, Who Tells You a Story from Hamilton as Eliza Wishbell. Good luck, Ghosty! Oh man, let me know when it's done. I will actually love to hear it then. I'll definitely give you the views you need then when it's up. Yeah. Okay, if this is just up an octave. Well, let me make sure I've got that bit up. Sorry, I need to make sure I've got that higher range a bit. I've not been working that out both in lessons. I'm just doing like like singing down there stuff. I need to make sure I've got. We stretch that in practice. Just don't mind my vocalizations.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna give you 4 beats, and you're gonna come in on 1 after I say and. Okay.
When
1, 2, ready, and
go. When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a man become a monster?
Good job.
I guess going with my higher octave does make me just project and belt more than my low one. How did we do? When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a man become a monster?
And go. And go. When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a man become a monster? Good job.
Did I nearly first take that one? Hold on. I need to hear them both together. Hold up. This is important. When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a man become a monster? That first one sounds a bit score. You know what, Pachi? You're right. I agree. Let's redo that one. When does a comet become a... Let me make sure I've got that now.
Okay. When
does a comet become a Okay. Let's center that up again.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna give you 4 beats, and you're gonna come in on 1 after I say and.
Okay. When
1, 2, ready, and
when does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a man become a monster?
Good job.
That one did feel a lot stronger, a lot better. Let's do it just with these two. When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a man become a monster? I'm not watching the screens when he randomly starts singing. Sorry. You're getting jump scared by my singing like I'm some evil FNAF animatronic. Just like... You don't hear the funny little music box, you just hear Case singing in the distance as I'm ominously approaching. And become a monster. When does a comet become a meteor? When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a comet become a monster? Monster. Oh, oh, do. I don't think I'm hitting the right notes on Monster. Let's try this again.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna give you 4 beats, and you're gonna come in on 1 after I say and. Okay. 1, 2, ready, and go.
When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a man become a monster? I was doing not not Bleh. Back to the pit. Back to the pit. You're not being seen. You're being banished from my stream. How dare you? How dare I?
Okay, guys, I'm gonna give you 4 beats, and you're gonna come in on 1 after I say and. Okay. 1, 2, ready, and go.
When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a man become a monster? Try sending your voice a little more towards your head instead of just your chest. For instance, slightly off tune. Oh, when. Okay. I don't think in my lessons, because we mostly just pick a song, try to figure out how to do that instead of like addressing specific techniques, stuff like that. But I've never had to like just shift towards my head instead of just chest. So, okay, that's something I'll need to. That's good to know. Thank you so much for the tip, Pachi. I appreciate you being here a lot, because you being like a operatically trained singer, like, is very helpful with getting like tips and advice like this, and I do appreciate it so much.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna give you 4 beats, and you're gonna come in on 1 after I say and.
When,
1, 2, ready, and go.
When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a man become a monster?
Good job.
Man, you really are becoming my vocal coach, Pachi. Let me know how much I owe you for your hourly rate.
Go. When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a man become a monster?
When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does... Yeah, now the octave up, I'm hearing myself like straight out there, but yeah, that was... We're getting there, we're almost done with this one. And then we'll get to the last... Because these are the short ones of the thing. Here's the thing, these are the short ones. Tips, try to sit your respiration on top of your diaphragm. Yeah, okay. And guide your voice towards your forehead. Can you elaborate a bit on what you mean by guide your voice towards your forehead? Like something I'm supposed to like feel in the vocal cords down here, like focusing on like my forehead while I'm projecting to try to see if that helps. Like that. The words make sense, but I want to make sure I'm not gonna just like, I'm not misinterpreting it, I think.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna give you 4 beats, and you're gonna come in on 1 after I say and. Okay.
When
1, 2, ready, and
go. When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a man become a monster? Basically try to focus and make your forehead think. Okay. Okay. So it was just like sing till you hear the funny forehead tingle. Okay. Let's sit down for a sec. My legs are getting a little bit tired. What do we got here?
When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a man become a monster?
The first monster didn't get half noted, no, but I don't think I'm hitting the notes. Yeah, let me redo that one then. It's a lot better. Like, try to focus on getting that forehead tingle again.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna give you 4 beats, and you're gonna come in on 1 after I say and. Okay. 1, 2, ready, and go.
When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a man become a monster?
Good job.
When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a man become a monster?
This was a bad one. Monster! Oh, that was bad. Yeah, you're getting a lot more confident and firm. Knows how you aren't fumbling right now. Yeah. Faltering right now. Yeah, no, your tips have been exceptionally helpful. I'm gonna have to just remember to go back in the Twitch chat afterwards and just like make sure I've got this all like noted down at somewhere. Because I appreciate all these again. I do appreciate all the help that I need. I fumbled that first monster. Monster! I after like doing it again, I forgot I slipped up and did instead of
Okay, guys, I'm gonna give you 4 beats, and you're gonna come in on 1 after I say and. Okay. 1, 2, ready, and go.
When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a man become a monster?
Good job.
A monster.
I'm back, I killed it, lol. Yeah, congrats on killing it, yeah. Yeah, glad you did your best. Got it. Welcome back, Ghosty.
Stop! 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 Stop!
And
when does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a man become? When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a man become a monster?
On the lower octave, use your belly more. When. Still imagining your voice going upwards like the notes slope down. Letting the notes slope down.
okay, guys, I'm gonna give you 4 beats, and you're gonna come in on 1 after I say and. Okay. 1, 2, ready, and
When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster?
When does a man...
I got distracted reading your notes, and I saw your notes come in. I started reading that. My mind just stopped singing, even though this is the recording part.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna give you 4 beats, and you're gonna come in on 1 after I say and. Okay. 1, 2, ready, and go.
When
Does it...
I was testing the notes, and then my...
Okay, guys, I'm gonna give you 4 beats, and you're gonna come in on 1 after I say and. Okay. 1, 2, ready, and go.
When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a man become a monster?
Good job. And go.
When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a man become...
Ready, and go.
When does...
Ready, and go.
When does a comet be... When...
Oh, yep, no, that when was absolutely wrong. You're right. When. That's just starting on the D. You nailed the first monster, followed instruction pretty well. Nice. Thank you. But yeah, I need to fix that when. Case getting free lessons right now. Yeah, no, this is a lot of really good, helpful advice. Thank you so much, Pachi. Again, if you do need rates, I can't just pay you for it. Hey, little drunk enjoying hot cocoa for bed. Hi, Ham. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the drink and the cocoa. What's new with you? How have things been? So it's like, da ba dee do 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 do. The hard part there is gonna be because this is just a walk for the first bit. Because that's just going up and down by the notes. It's then a jump from a D to an A. That's gonna be the first bit.
When da 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 da. When da 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 da.
What am I doing? Why am I just like improvising on that there? I'm trying to pay attention to the melody, not just let my mind wander to that.
G G G.
Work is work, life has speed bumps. Well, yeah. Hopefully you're able to get it. Hopefully things are able to like cool down and just like you're able to relax this weekend. Hopefully don't work weekends. Hopefully you're able to enjoy your time off and just like relax and unwind. We're just working on recording stuff right now.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna give you 4 beats, and you're gonna come in on 1 after I say and. Okay. 1, 2, ready, and
When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a man become a monster?
Good job.
I think that was good. Not as much projection, but still.
When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When
Blaze is a bit low. First monster faltered for the breath to close. Okay, I'll save that one for possible later, but I'll do one more. Because we are spending a lot of time on this. We have workable clips for now. I do want to get them
guys, I'm gonna
something
give you
at
4
some
beats,
point.
and you're to come in on 1
I'd rather have the
after I say and.
okay clips,
Okay.
if not perfect ones, to get
1,
something there.
2, ready, and go.
When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a man become a monster?
Good job. Go.
When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a man become a monster?
Woo! I think.
Good job.
Okay, actually, I think those two are good. Hold up. Let's sit down for a sec. See how they help structure the. Yeah, This is very helpful. I've known intellectually I need to pay attention to where I breathe. It helps me structure not the whole phrase, just like helps like give you the air and energy to like fill out the phrase with the dynamics it's intended to. I just have the bad habit of not doing it, so I need to make sure to do this in future. But let's hear these two.
When does a comet become a meteor?
Oh, hold up.
When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a blaze? When does a
Okay, that
man
was just my
become
CPU.
a monster? When does a man become a monster?
All right, I think those two are good to go. Let's move those down there into this like save area. Because the hard parts are coming up next. Where I say hard, they're long. They're the long bits. Full speed ahead. Oh, this is gonna be. Also, thank you for the hydrate, Vanaheim. I did take a sip there for a sec, but.
With
Alright,
only
so this is
one
the stuff
goal
for
in
full
mind.
speed ahead.
Make it
Full speed
back
ahead, sorry.
alive to our.
Alright, so this is the stuff for full speed ahead.
Make it
Full speed
back
ahead, sorry.
alive to our homeland.
600 men. Alright, so this is the stuff. Alright, so this is the stuff for full speed ahead.
Make it
Full speed
back
ahead, sorry.
alive to our.
Barry. Why is your intro bit overlapping with the first vocal lines?
Alright, so this is the stuff for full speed ahead. Full speed ahead, sorry. Our homeland, 600 men. So your thing's gonna be. But the problem's not the distance. And Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun one. Might be good to write down the phrases and put the little we want to. That's smart. That's a really smart thing. Let me. Troy Saga song, full speed ahead. Let me just copy these onto like a notepad quick. If not even notepad, do I not have a... There we go, routine notebook. There we go. So this is gonna be a make it back alive to our homeland. Ithaca, it's what lies in between. Ithaca's waiting, my kingdom is waiting. Waiting for me, full speed ahead. Wait, actually, oh, we've got, we're getting to the harmony parts now. We sound awkward until the, yeah.
Problem's not the distance, it's what lies in between. And Ithaca's waiting. Ithaca's waiting.
Do you have to do the full song? I need to do the harmonies for all the full songs, so yeah. This is gonna be just a lot of like little bit. This one I'm probably just gonna do piecemeal instead of doing like one long take like with the shorter ones. Cause these have lots of bits in between where I could just redo Ithaca's waiting. Cause it's like,
but the distance, it's what lies in between. And Ithaca's waiting. Ithaca's waiting. Continue.
Yeah, I could just do that bit there, test that out till I get it good. My kingdom is waiting. Penelope's waiting.
Nice, very nice.
Yeah, I can just do those back moment to moment as it goes. So honestly, the hard bit there, the hard bit is gonna actually be, if you guys have heard Horse and the Infant.
I want you to start screaming like your lungs out.
We've got a whole battle scene. We've got like a whole battle scene in this segment here that I'm gonna need to do like, and like figure that out. And I want to do that last, 'cause that's gonna fuck my throat up. Yeah, let's start bit by bit, I guess.
Alright, so this is the stuff for make it back
Alive to our homeland. Let's make sure I've got. Cause that's gonna be like a. That's gonna be like a. Make it back alive to
Make it back alive to our home. Make it back alive to our.
I was like, is that a...
Make it back alive to our homeland.
Is that a D or an F?
Make it back. Make it
Back alive to our homeland. Okay, no, that's What notes are those hitting? Cause this isn't like this is like a simple walk. It's like make it back alive to our homeland.
Make it back
Alive to our homeland. Make it back alive. Make it back alive. Make it back. Make it back alive. What? I don't think he's hitting the right. What? Because I'm trying to remember the notes for the. Is this one we talked about? This. It's what lies in between. Ithaca's waiting. Your kingdom is waiting. Because it's supposed to be. Oh god, right, the fucking waiting bit's gonna be hard, but my vocal coach said in opera school when singing, your throat has to be a freeway. You should be able to move your head in all directions without changing the structure of your voice. The air is free flowing. So control should be in belly and pelvic muscle. Okay, that makes sense. It's yeah. Breathe by filling your belly and sing, push the air out of your belly. Waiting, waiting, wait. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. I'm trying to think like, make it back alive to a home. Like if I focus on like squeezing my belly to like let the air out, that's not something I'm consciously had been doing, and like that feels dramatically different, but make it back alive to our homeland. Make it back alive to our homeland. Make it back alive to our homeland. Uploaded as a short already? Wait, you already got the cover up already, Ghosty? Let's see it then. I am running out of tea. Hold on. Let's play this for a sec so I can have something on air. Something on air to like fill space for a sec while I, you know. Alright, let's pull this studio mode. This is gonna be looping for a sec while I quickly run to go get more tea, but
have I done enough? Will they tell your story? Oh, can I show you what I'm proudest of? I established the first private orphanage in New York City. The orphanage. I helped to raise hundreds of children. I get to see them growing up. In their eyes I see you, Alexander. I see you every time. When my time is up, will it be enough? Will they tell my story? Oh, I can't wait to see you again. It's only a matter of time. Will they tell your story? Have I done enough? Will they tell your story? Oh, can I show you what I'm proudest of?
ooh, this sounds really good, Ghosty. Ooh.
I established the first private orphanage in New York City. The orphanage. I helped to raise hundreds of children. I get to see them growing up. In their eyes I see you, Alexander. I see you every time. When my time is up, will it be enough? Will they tell my story?
Story.
Oh, I can't wait to see you again. It's only a matter of time. Will they tell your story?
You know, that's really good, Ghosty. What is it? Yeah. Yeah. Pat. Yay, clap, clap, clapper. Funnily enough, as they say, and as like it says in Japanese, patchy, 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 patchy. Because we got Patchy here too. Wait, no, Patchy's trapped behind ad jail. Whoops. But I have water, not tea. My tea is in the kettle, boiling. So I'm gonna let that do for like a little bit. We're gonna try the first bit to like just see how I do, and then a way to get used to singing with your belly is placing your hand on the lower part of your belly and feeling how the pelvic floor pushes upwards when you use those muscles to control. Okay, that's ooh. Yeah, that's something like tactile stuff I can focus on. It's not just like the weird compression feeling there. Yeah. Is that just like the general like feeling of my thing compression? Yeah. There. All right, I gotta go. Bye. Good night. God bless. Thank you so much again for stopping by, Ghost Steve. We really appreciate you being here. I'm glad. Thank you so much for sharing your cover of it. It was really well done. Thank you so much. Bye bye. All right.
Make it back alive to our homeland.
Make it back alive to our homeland. Make it back alive to our homeland.
Make it back alive to our homeland. Make. Alright, so this is the stuff for.
Make it back alive to our homeland.
600.
I don't know if I'm good try, but I don't think I'm going low enough.
Alright, so this is the stuff for.
Make it back alive to our homeland.
600.
No, that. I don't think that was those are the right notes because it doesn't sound like he's doing.
Make it back. Make it back alive to our homeland. Make it back alive to our homeland.
Oh, was that closer than I thought? It didn't feel right. Like, I'm based on what I remember from like Full Speed Ahead, because this was not one I made the instrumental for a group. Because I did 3 of the others. Someone else did a Horse in the Infinite and Full Speed Ahead. So these 2 are not ones I intimately know like the melody notes from, but yeah. Welcome back, Mad J. Apache. Thank you so much. That the advice for like focusing on like the muscle stretching there is a lot more helpful. A lot very helpful because when I was trying to like when you were first explaining it, I was trying to feel it like there, just like squeezing my belly to close to get the air out. That definitely was like I could feel it, but like trying to focus on like squeezing it out like that definitely was like a lot. You're right. It does feel weird for the first few times, but let's see.
Make it back alive to our homeland. Make it back alive to our homeland.
Make it back alive to our homeland.
Are those the right notes for dun 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 dun, dun goal in mind? Make it back because it's supposed. Because I thought it would be like a. No, wait, not. Du-du-du. How many people in the choir? That's a good question. I have no clue. Cause I know we're in a group like in the Discord chat. Okay. Oh, I finally got a message. Well, I already did all the ones in. Which ones did we do? Okay, so yeah. Yeah. So literally imagine your voice sitting on the pelvic floor as a cell base and push it up.
Make it back alive to our homeland. Make it back alive.
Sorry. I'm getting distracted. Sorry. I got a message from Barry finally. Messaged him back. It's like he says it's fine to like just do one, but he'd rather like if we can do all of them. So since we already did all these takes over here, we're just gonna do all of them. I guess why not? It's fun. Imagine your voice sitting firmly on the pelvic floor as a solid base. Your entire body is the instrument, not the vocal cords. So like. Wait, yeah, but to answer the question, like, There is a number somewhere. I don't know where. I could probably ask, like, probably check how many people have the role, but oh, here we go. Here's a big list. Copy, paste. Let's put in a quick Word doc, and then click the number. Like, give me internet-friendly numbered list. Okay, so if everyone shows up, and like some people don't do like, oh, we help here, we don't help here, or like some people who were like main voices for later parts of the saga, but not for this one, not for this segment, like the person doing like Scylla, or like the people doing the how you say the Lotus Eaters, some want to contribute to their bits. There would be stuff like right now there'd be 26 roughly. All right, let's see. Let's try this. Imagine your voice sitting firmly on the pelvic floor as a solid base, ready to impulsionate up. People often think the singing uses your throat, but it's a whole body affair. Your whole body's the instrument. Pelvic muscles do the propulsion. The belly is the air storage and structure. Head cavity is the amplifiers. It's what lies in between. Okay, so I'm focusing on like, trying to focus on like breathing first to like feel, like see if I can feel like the push up, not just like my pelvis squeezing, like my belly going in, like in and out, like the actual feeling like the actual push, not the squeeze generally. It's what lies in between. Ithaca's waiting. Your kingdom is waiting. Penelope's waiting for me. Whose will the channel be on? I think it's gonna be on Barry's. Because I think, yeah, I think it's gonna be on his, because that's where we had our. Because this is where we had our trailer. Yeah. Because that's where we put the trailer, where everyone else gets to do that. You get to see the little art, like in the little promo bits where like they're showing art of everyone. You get to see like my little picture from Vanaheim, like scrolling by as like that, because I needed something real. I need something to fit that, and Vanaheim's got great work. Your voice is always sounding full and solid. English isn't English. Pachi, do not worry. I spent like the first third of the stream not Englishing right. You're in fully good hands. But okay, let's get back to this for a sec.
Make it back alive to our homeland. Make it back alive to our homeland.
This sounds fine, but I think like I want to do another take or two of that one. Make it back alive.
Make it back alive to our
homeland. Make it back. Because again, like mentally, that doesn't feel like the right note for the song, but I'm just gonna trust Barry.
Alright, so this is the stuff for.
Make it back alive to our homeland.
No, I was not doing the right breathing like before. Let's start from the top. Start from the top. Give myself time to mentally prepare.
Alright, so this is the stuff for.
Make it back alive to our homeland.
600 men.
600 men.
Everything's gonna be.
Make it back alive to. Make it back alive to. Make it back alive to our homeland. Make it back alive to our homeland. Make it back alive to our homeland.
I'll summarize tips here because I know I yapped a lot, so I want to make things easy to find. Also, I should go to bed. Yeah, Pachi, if you need to go back to go to bed to go to another con, please go sleep. I appreciate you being here, but like, if you need to sleep, please sleep. I know you work really hard on those cons.
Make it back alive to our homeland.
I think I'll just go with that one for me. That's close enough for that.
So this is the stuff for full speed ahead.
Make it
Full speed
back.
ahead.
full speed ahead refs off at the start. You start. Sorry, I'm sending a message there, but yeah. Let's do this one.
Make it back alive.
Make it back alive to our homeland. 600 men.
Make it back alive to our homeland. Make it back alive. Make it back alive.
Alright. How long do you plan to stream tonight? That's a good question. I'm probably just gonna stream until I feel like enough. I might. That's a good question.
This is the stuff for full speed ahead.
Make it back alive to our homeland.
600.
Probably until like I don't know, until I just feel like stopping. I don't.
Make it back alive. Make it back alive to our homeland. Make it back alive to our homeland.
Just gonna stream until I feel like enough. I might.
Alright, so this is the stuff for full speed ahead.
Make it
Full speed
back
ahead, sorry.
alive.
Do breathing exercise until you feel the pelvic muscles chewing and develop use of feeling. But I'll probably stream till like, I don't know, midnight my time, so like till the turn of the hour. So another 45-ish, 40 minutes. And then, I don't know. If I keep going, I keep going. If not. I do want to try to get as much of this recorded as I can. And if it's just me doing that offline, I'll probably just let it happen and just work from there. But yeah, thanks again for stopping by. I do appreciate y'all being here while I'm just spitballing things and just like trying to work on it. So I don't think that was a good first take because that's
For full speed ahead.
Make it
Full speed
back.
ahead.
Make it back alive to our homeland. Make it back alive to our homeland.
make it back alive.
Alright, so this is the stuff for full speed ahead.
Make it back alive to our homeland.
600 men.
I was not doing belly breathing. I didn't feel myself doing the belly breathing during that one, but let's just hear how it sounds for the moment.
Make it
Full speed
back
ahead, sorry.
alive to our homeland. Make it
Full
back
speed
alive to our homeland.
600.
Make it back alive to our home. Make it back alive to our homeland.
I'll hop back on after my shower. See ya. No problem. Thanks, bye. Alright, let's see. Use pelvic muscles as a foundation where the voice sits. Place your hand on the lower portion of your belly. Help you focus on that muscle to get used to it. Do breathing exercises, pelvic musculature to develop it and get the feeling. When breathing, send the air to the belly instead of sending it to the chest. The belly can expand and store more air while the chest can only do shallow breaths because it lacks flexibility. For lower notes, let them reverberate in your chest and use chest cavity as the main amplifier. Oh, 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 oh. Always focus on the voice going to the head to prevent the half noting downwards. Oh, 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 oh. I think I can faintly hear that just like off, like just a bit in the ear, like just from trying to like test that out there. I'd probably need to like do a lot more practice then to get that, but yeah, okay.
Make it back alive to our homeland. Make it
Full speed
back
ahead, sorry.
alive to. Make it
Full speed
back
ahead, sorry.
alive. Make it back alive to our homeland. Make it back alive to our homeland. Make it back alive.
I got it. Punch a bit punchier.
Make it back alive. Make it back alive.
Alright, Alright, so this is the stuff for full speed ahead.
Make it back alive to our homeland.
600 men.
Make it back alive to our homeland. Make it back alive to our homeland. Make it back. Make it back. Make it back alive to our homeland. Make it back alive to our homeland. Make it back alive to our homeland. Make it back alive. Make it back alive. Make it back alive. Make it back alive to our home. Make it back. Make it back alive to our home. Make it back alive to our homeland. Make it back alive to our homeland.
Just those two for a bit. For higher notes, imagine the voice going towards your forehead, so you can use the head cavity as the amplifier. I don't say send it towards the nose because that can sometimes make the voice sound nasally. Yeah. Okay, I know I recognize like mentally how to like send stuff to like do the nasal sound, because that's at least something as a kid I know I could practice do, like the man dark voice. Ha 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 ha, and sort of things. Like that's one like I do know the muscular feeling for, but for the forehead I'll probably need to work on that. Keep the throat relaxed at all times, just the highway for airflow should not get tense. Prevent hesitating with singing a line. First hum it with your mouth closed, and then build the muscle memory, then confident add the words.
But the problem's not the distance. It's what lies in between. It's what lies in between.
It's what lies in between. Do, 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 do. Okay, this is one I know I told Barry to just octave. This is one I do know the notes for. And lastly, always breathe at the beginning of the phrase so you can carry the structure to the end to faltering notes. If you need to write down the phrase and make marks to know where to breathe and help you correct the notes. That should all help you. All of it is an amazing help. You've been an amazing, wonderful like resource and full of plenty of helpful advice and tips. I really much appreciate you being here, Pachi. Thank you so much. Please get some rest. It sounds like you've got a long weekend to go. And I hope the con goes well. Are you doing your tavern thing again, or is it a separate project you're trying out this time to just like do con work? It's what lies in between. Do, 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 do. That should be a non-alcoholic butterbeer and cookies. Ooh, I hate how butterbeer tastes really good, and I like getting it whenever I get the chance. But I hate always having to like indirectly support J.K. Rowling by doing it. But otherwise, that sounds like a really good time. Hope you have fun with it. Take care. Please get the sleep you need. Do, 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 do. It's what lies in between. It's what lies in. It's what lies in between. It's what lies in between. It's what lies. It's what lies in between. It's what lies in between.
It's what lies.
It's what lies in between. It's what lies in between.
But the problem's not the distance.
It's what lies in between.
Ithaca's waiting. It's what lies in between. 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 It's what lies in between.
It's what lies in between. That's too stilted. That's not. That's a bad take. It's what lies in between.
But the problem's not the distance.
It's what lies in between.
Ithaca's waiting. It's what
lies in between. It's what lies in between.
It's what lies in between. It's what lies in between. It's what lies in between.
I'm going too hard with that. It's what lies in between. It's what lies in between. I can say the recipe I developed. If you think that, if you would, I would appreciate it. I know. Who's pinging me? Why am I getting pinged for the Wordle? Why am I getting pinged for the Wordle at midnight? What? Okay, that's odd, but yeah. Only if you feel comfortable. I definitely wouldn't mind trying that out, but good. All the things we use and sell in our HP themes are handmade by me and my mom. A single pen goes crazy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Don't let her get a single cent. Support trans rights or human rights. Hell yeah. Don't listen to the crazy turf who's probably getting like crazy brain rot from black mold or whatever's growing in her house. All right. It's what lies in between. It's what lies in between. Cause like I was doing it a bit too stilted and robotic. Like it's what lies in between, not leaving some breath to make it more marchy. Like it's what lies in between. But the problem's not the distance. It's what lies in between.
It's what lies in between. It's what lies in between. It's what lies in.
It's what lies in. That's a bit too much of a lead up to like that. Not marchy enough. Let's do another.
So your thing's gonna be. But the problem's not the distance.
It's what lies in between.
Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting.
Continue. Your
Kingdom is waiting.
Waiting.
Waiting
Nice.
for me.
So full speed ahead.
No, okay. It's what lies in between. But the problem's not the distance. It's what lies in between. It's what lies in between. I'm focus on the, as Pachi said, pelvic muscles as they push up. It's what lies in between.
So your thing's gonna be. But the problem's not the distance.
It's what lies in between.
Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting.
Continue. Your
Kingdom is waiting. Waiting. I have not. I should be focusing on the single one. Not continuing on.
It's what lies in between. It's what lies in between.
It's what lies in between. Okay, those are the right notes. Now you do the right emphasis. It's what lies in between. Need to. Ba 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 ba. It's what lies in between. Ithaca's waiting. Your kingdom is waiting. Waiting for me.
So your thing's gonna be. But the problem's not the distance.
It's what lies in between.
Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting.
Your
Kingdom is waiting. Waiting.
Nice, very nice. It's what lies in between. It's what lies in between.
It's what lies in between.
So your thing's gonna be. But the problem's not the distance.
It's what lies in between. Ithaca's waiting.
Your
Kingdom is waiting. Waiting.
Nice, very nice. It's what lies in between.
It's what lies in between. It's what lies in between.
It's what lies in between.
Da, 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 da. Oh, it's what lies in between. 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 It's what lies in between.
But the problem's not the distance.
It's what lies in between.
Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting.
Continue.
The kingdom is waiting. Waiting.
Nice, very nice.
It's what lies in between. It's what lies in between. No, okay, nah. Doing that high was not gonna be good. That's not a good take. It's what lies in between. Okay. But the problem's not the distance, it's what lies in between. Ithaca's waiting. We're up, we're off, and away we go. You know what? This part's giving me issues. Let's move on a bit. Let's try a different segment and come back to that later.
Ithaca's waiting. Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting. Okay, I think that's the notes I need. That's something like that's a G, F, E flat, B flat, E flat. Ithaca's waiting. Ithaca's waiting. Ithaca's waiting. Ooh, full recipe. Anything you find that is barley based could be used as a drink. Ooh, okay. Cinnamon is ground, almond essence, and English vanilla ice cream powder. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to add that to the listen seal that entire week developing recipe. Never drink that much milk. Oh yeah, yeah. I guess try to develop a recipe that would fill you up with a lot of milk when something like that. Yeah. I thank you for your sacrifice for us to have non-turfy butter beer. Appreciate it. So it's G The kingdom is waiting. What's this king's song?
Ithaca's waiting. Continue. My kingdom is waiting. You got this. Waiting.
Waiting. waiting for me. Kingdom is waiting, waiting. Da-na, da-na.
Now I go eat this weekend to be rude after all. No problem. Thank you so much again for stopping by, Pachi. Please get some sleep. You deserve it. You'll have good recording. Break a leg. I am trying right now. It's probably gonna be this song or Horse the Infant that do get me to break, but I'll be doing my best.
And Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting. My kingdom is waiting, waiting,
Nice, very nice.
waiting.
Wait, is it? Which?
Waiting.
Waiting, waiting.
Waiting.
Ithaca's waiting.
Waiting.
Ithaca's waiting. Ithaca's waiting.
My kingdom is waiting. Ithaca.
Ithaca's waiting. My kingdom is waiting, waiting.
Okay.
Ithaca.
Ithaca's waiting. Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting. Ithaca's waiting. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Which one's that? That's not hitting the E, the top there. Is it just doing?
Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting. Ithaca's waiting. Ithaca's waiting. Ithaca's waiting.
So the airflow going a little bit out of your mouth before actually letting the note out.
Ithaca's waiting. Ithaca's waiting. Ithaca's waiting.
And Ithaca's waiting. Ithaca's
Ithaca.
But the problem's not the distance. And Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting. My kingdom is waiting, waiting.
Nice, very nice. So
Ithaca's.
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Like, yeah, slight fade in, so it's like a like a thing. Okay, little less harshness. Say with airs already flowing, continuous phrase instead of going. That's smart. That's smart. That feels like it should be obvious, but I didn't think of that. Thank you so much for pointing that out.
Ithaca's waiting. Ithaca's waiting.
I was oftentimes.
My kingdom is waiting,
got this.
waiting, 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 waiting.
It sucks that waiting's got the waiting, like the wind, the like scoop up to it, because that's a
Waiting.
I feel like that could have been good. That's so close to like at least the last note being good, but it's not. Ah, fuck. Okay.
Ithaca's waiting.
And Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting. My kingdom is waiting, waiting.
Nice, very nice. Waiting. Waiting.
Ithaca's waiting.
Waiting.
Ithaca's waiting. My kingdom is waiting,
Got this.
waiting.
Waiting.
Ithaca's waiting. My kingdom is waiting. waiting. Ithaca's waiting. My kingdom is waiting. Waiting. Ithaca's waiting. My kingdom is waiting. Waiting.
There you have my 3 years of studying opera dumped on you. I could sleep for you. Welcome. Appreciate it so much, Pachi. Have a wonderful sleep. Thanks for stopping by. I'll put you there. Okay, you're supposed to be...
Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting. Ithaca's waiting. My kingdom is waiting. Waiting. Waiting.
Got this. Waiting.
Waiting.
Got this.
Waiting. Waiting. Ithaca's waiting. My kingdom is waiting. Waiting.
Nice. But the problem's not the distance. It's what lies in between. And Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting. Your kingdom is waiting. Waiting.
Nice, very nice. So fools.
Hello, Kotaka. Welcome back. Pachi just had to go to sleep because of a long bit of work today, so we're just back to
Waiting.
trying to figure this out without her very exceptional help. We're trying to put to action all the nice tips she gave here. So
Ithaca's waiting. My kingdom is waiting. Waiting. Ithaca's.
Ithaca's. Okay, I need to get the projection out again. Ithaca's
But
waiting.
the problem's not the distance. It's what lies in between. And Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting. Your kingdom is waiting.
Got this.
Waiting.
Nice, very nice. Ithaca's waiting. Continue. Your king Ithaca's waiting. Continue. Your kingdom is waiting. Got this. Waiting. Ithaca's waiting. Continue. Your kingdom is waiting. Got this. Waiting. Nice, very nice. Ithaca's waiting. Continue. Your kingdom is waiting. Got this. Waiting.
Ithaca's waiting. My kingdom is waiting. Waiting.
Waiting. Ithaca's waiting. Okay, I need to. Waiting. And Ithaca's waiting. Your kingdom is waiting. Wait. Ithaca's waiting. Oh, fuck. Kingdom is waiting. Waiting.
Between. And Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting. Your kingdom is waiting. Waiting for me.
Ithaca's waiting. Your kingdom is waiting. Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting. Ithaca's waiting. Ithaca's waiting. Let's try back here for a sec. Ithaca's waiting. Your kingdom is waiting. Waiting.
It's what lies in between. And Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting. Your kingdom is waiting. Waiting.
Nice, very nice. So
Okay, how did those sound compared to everything else?
Ithaca's waiting. Your kingdom is waiting. Got this. Waiting. Ithaca's waiting. Your kingdom is waiting. Got this. Waiting. Ithaca's waiting. Continue. Your kingdom is waiting. You got this?
Waiting. I really just think this might be the best tech I've got for that at the moment. So if but the volume's not consistent, but I do have posts though. I can just cut this here, cut that there, get rid of that opening bit, cut this over here, and then just bump up the mix a little bit.
Ithaca's waiting. Ithaca's waiting. Continue. Your kingdom is waiting. You got this? Waiting. Ithaca's waiting. Ithaca's waiting. Continue. Your kingdom is waiting. You got this? Waiting. Nice.
Okay, yeah, that one's actually good.
Ithaca's waiting. Ithaca's waiting. Continue.
Your kingdom is waiting, waiting.
Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting. Ithaca.
Ithaca's
Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca.
Waiting, waiting. Ithaca's waiting. Ithaca's waiting.
Doing great, Case. Thank you, Kotaka. The encouragement is very helpful when it's chipping away at like something this long that I'm definitely gonna have to just work on this like tomorrow and Sunday then, because that's if everything felt like it was going so fast when it was just these segments and then right, these are the monsters.
Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting. Your kingdom is waiting.
Wait, what?
Ithaca's waiting. Continue. Your kingdom is waiting. You got this? Waiting. Waiting.
Okay, that I get. What's the fucking chord progression going on here?
Waiting. Ithaca's waiting. Continue. Your kingdom is waiting. You got this? Waiting.
What the fuck is this?
Waiting. Ithaca's waiting.
Du-du-du-du-du. I don't think that's right. Ithaca's waiting.
Waiting.
Fuck it, full speed ahead. I need to listen to this bit again. Or is this the one we talked about in the Discord, not on the... discussion. What? Hold on, what? Was this an audio talk? This feels like something we've talked about. Those notes found off. What is it just?
Waiting.
How long have you worked on this? Project time says this is being worked on for 3 hours, give or take, like opening it up and then starting. So this is just 3 hours of work, and I'm just like bouncing between this and that. So
Waiting. Ithaca's waiting. Continue. Your kingdom is waiting. You got this? Waiting.
It makes sense in context, like hearing the
Ithaca's waiting. Ithaca's waiting.
like when I hear all of them,
Ithaca's waiting. Continue. Your kingdom is waiting. You got this?
the movement motion of the voices makes sense in context, but God, it sounds weird without. Okay. Well, I guess gods, because we're talking from Greek myth, whatever.
Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting. Your kingdom is waiting.
Ithaca's waiting. Your kingdom is waiting.
Your kingdom is waiting. Waiting. Okay. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Okay, that's the throwing me off. Going down, then up, then that. Yeah. Oh my God, exactly like that, Vana.
Ithaca's waiting.
Problem's not the distance. And Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting. Your kingdom is waiting. Waiting.
Nice, very nice.
I don't think those were the right notes.
Waiting.
Ithaca's waiting.
Waiting.
Ithaca's waiting.
Waiting.
Ithaca's waiting. Your kingdom is waiting.
Got this.
Waiting. Your kingdom is waiting.
Your kingdom is waiting. Your kingdom is waiting.
Your kingdom is waiting. Da 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 da.
Okay, so that's where it is. It's a higher jump up than I thought.
But the problem's not the distance. And Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting. Your kingdom is waiting. Waiting.
Nice, very nice.
So if I do that now, what do you sound like?
Ithaca's waiting. Your kingdom is waiting.
Got this.
Waiting.
Okay, I think.
Ithaca's waiting. Ithaca's waiting. Your kingdom is waiting. Waiting. Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting. Your kingdom is waiting.
Got this.
Waiting.
I'm not a fan of this first chord still.
Ithaca's waiting.
Ithaca's waiting.
And I don't know if that's just my take sounds off.
Ithaca's waiting. Ithaca's waiting. Your kingdom is waiting. Your kingdom is waiting.
Your kingdom is waiting.
Your kingdom is waiting. Your kingdom is
Got
waiting.
this.
Your kingdom is waiting.
Got this.
I'm gonna trust Barry's guide, so that doesn't sound right, and my ears are upset in it. But this is what they're asking for.
Alright, now this is where Eurylochus comes in, so I'll just beat Eurylochus and you guys just follow after me, okay? Here we go. Captain,
Eurylochus.
600 men. 600 men. 600. Captain, Eurylochus.
Alright, this is the Eurylochus entry. Eurylochus.
Eurylochus and you guys just follow after me, okay? Here we go. Captain,
Eurylochus.
600
No, what am I doing?
men. 600 men. 600 men with big mouths to feed. Another round of
Eurylochus. Do 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 do.
Eurylochus. Eurylochus. Eurylochus.
Eurylochus and you guys just follow after me, okay? Here we go. Captain,
Eurylochus.
600 men.
600 men.
600 men with big mouths to feed.
Right. 600 men's the next
Eurylochus.
600 men.
600 men.
Eurylochus. 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 Do-do-hum. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
Eurylochus, and you guys just follow after me, okay? Here we go. Captain
Eurylochus.
600
That was
men.
not. That was not a good projection.
Eurylochus, and you guys just follow after me, okay? Here we go. Captain
Eurylochus.
600 men.
Eurylochus.
Eurylochus. 6
Eurylochus. 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 600 men. Captain. Eurylochus. Eurylochus. This is not the problem. It's like that's at the point of my like low voice was like it's hard enough in my throat like I need to like I can't project like I want. But if I octave up it's too high, and that's the problem with it. Yeah. Probably should have asked Pachi about that later, but whatever. Next time.
Eurylochus, and you guys just follow after me, okay? Here we go.
Eurylochus.
Captain
Eurylochus.
600 men.
600
600 men with big mouths to feed.
Eurylochus. Eurylochus.
The war of foods. Eurylochus, you guys just follow after me, okay? Here we go. Captain
Eurylochus.
600 men.
600 men.
600 men with big mouths.
Eurylochus. 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 You know what? We'll take we can do for the moment and move on to the next bit because that's at least something I've got some notes on. 600 men. Da, 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 da. Alive to our homeland. So it's gonna be do 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 ba 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 ba. They're going da 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 da. Hey. Six hundred men. 600 men with grave mouths to feed. Is that just
600 men. 600 men. 600 men. 600 men.
600?
Captain Eurylochus. 600 men.
600 men.
600 men with big mouths to feed.
600. Oh.
Captain Eurylochus. 600 men.
600 men.
600 men.
600 men. Are you halfway done yet? No. This is a long one, but thankfully, this bit is deceptive right here because this bit is a lot of on its own, and I think this bit for this song is just like a
Consumed by age. If you don't end him now, you'll have no one left to save. I'm ready. I don't think you're ready.
yeah. This is like smaller choir bits in between that, so technically it's just like bit there, bit there, bit there, bit there. But yeah, this might honestly for one day of like for what first bit of progress for since touching this. Not that bad. I'll take it. Let's see the ones we did get though, because we did get these good ones over here. Do you want to get them something?
When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a man become a monster?
Yeah, that one's pretty good. I'm still happy with that one. Then there's this one.
You know what? Athena, arena, and queen of Athena, arena, and queen of Athena, arena, and queen of.
Yeah, 'cause like if we take these three and like lower them volume as like backing tracks and just have it as that.
Athena, arena, and queen of.
Yeah, honestly, still good progress there. I think yeah, it is about midnight. It has been over 3 hours. I should let my voice rest if I want to be able to do it tomorrow. So I think this will be it. Thank you all again so much for stopping by on Twitch, on YouTube. I'll be live again tomorrow trying out a little FMV adventure game. I say adventure, it's like a choose your own adventure called Rise of Empress or like Reign of Empress, something like that. Road to Empress, sorry. Where it's like you're in ancient Chinese court drama trying not to die from like starting out as like a courtesan, so we'll see how it goes. I don't think I've got anyone to raid at this hour right now. Actually, wait, no, I do have someone I need to say hi to on Twitch's end. So I'll end stream here on YouTube. Thank you so much for stopping by. And meanwhile, Twitch, we're going to say hi to Choco Jax. Choco's celebrating their partner and VTubing anniversary. We need to go say hi to her. She's a good friend. Even if it's not a lot of people, we gotta show support. Thank you so much again for stopping by. It's been fun. Take care. Bye.